the real Melissan. Melissan is the real person. Tell me about Melissan. Melissan is a protector of all of Paul's children. It is said, just as Elminster protects those who harp. No, I've never heard of her before, so no. Why such a mage would protect Godspawn, who only bring terror and destruction? I do not know, nor does anyone. She's Ballspawn too, you know, I think, right? I know little else of her, however, my friend. No one has told me of seeing Melissan the Mage for many months now. Did she say that she was a Ballspawn, or I'm implying it? Like, I feel like she is. And I think she said it. Tell me about the Order of Monks. There is little to say. The Order built their fortress in this remote place long ago. It is said they are an ancient order of warriors that once fought for an ancient Shah and were exiled when he was murdered. The village grew up around the fortress depending on their goodwill and guidance, which was received in abundance. At least that is, until Balthazar became their leader. Now we are a stranger. How does one get inside this fortress? I do not know. Balthazar sees no one and has not for months. The gates are well guarded and even protected by spell placed by Balthazar's hired sorcerers. To force entry would be foolish. Perhaps the smugglers know of a way in. It is hard to say. Word carries of boasts by a few of them that they have stolen into the fortress secretly for acts of thievery. This may be nothing more than idle tales, however. What can you tell me about that fellow Marlowe? Only a little. He's a stranger to Amktran, arrived only weeks ago. I do not believe he intended to remain. Indeed, I suspect he has been traveling for some time, but his daughter fell ill, or so I hear. He has been a little crazed as well. He blames his daughter's illness upon the undead creatures that are said to have arisen in our graveyard cavern. Poor soul, he drinks much, but it seems to do him little good. The mercenaries? If I could tell you that, Kasadi, then I would know far more of the goings-on of this world than I would like. I hear stories occasionally from the mercenaries when they come here, and they frighten me. I've heard tales of great wars and destruction in the lands beyond the desert, and while the Order has never involved itself in such things before, it seems Balthazar has changed things. He plans a war, a great and terrible war, but I do not know against whom. Fine.
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I've ignored you long enough. She's perfectly right.
Red wizards chased me around, and I was banished because of my wild searches. Sure, wild magic can be dangerous. But look at this. Saradouche, an entire city, destroyed. Why aren't generals hounded like wild mages?
Because Ballspawn destroyed it. Yeah, generals aren't usually the ones behind wars. That's logic enough. Yeah, you know, generals aren't usually the only ones behind wars.
I know that. It wasn't an entirely serious question.
I'm a very serious person. I'm chill and serious. I don't know what to say to you.
Anyway, I'm curious. What was it like for you, seeing all that death and destruction?
You've seen plenty before. I know we both have, but the scale of this and the fact that your blood, or what's in it, caused it all. I did feel something within me answering to the destruction, but the horror I felt was stronger.
That's good to hear. You've gotten so powerful. When I saw Saradouche, I felt like I was seeing your future.
I've told you what it's like to see into chaos, haven't I? How a wild surge like terror and ecstasy rolled into one. Yes.
Anyway, the scary part is that when I'm in the grip of a surge, I can't distinguish between the fear and the joy.
When I saw your future in Saradash, I felt like that, except I had no trouble distinguishing the terror. That's all there was. What? When I saw your future in Saradash, it felt like that, except I had no trouble distinguishing the terror. Ah, okay, so you said what I said. That's all there was. That terror, that's all there was? What are you implying? The future. That future is not certain, Nira. Do not let what may not come to pass trouble you.
That's easy to say, not so easy to do.
I know, but that's how it is.
Let's get moving. There's better things to do than stand around dooming and glooming.
I agree, Nira. We could do some other things.
Yes. Very well.
Okay, Hexat. Oh, the guy went away? Hey, Hexat.
Hello. It is good to see you again.
That I could say the same?
Have no worries. You'll not see me long.
Okay. That was the best dialogue ever. And she disappeared. I suppose that was a chance to recruit her, maybe.
Yes, a standard
Or something.
tactic,
I remember our interaction was not friendly, because I think I remember correctly, Jeanne didn't really like her. Alright then, moving on. So we have somebody to talk to in a house somewhere. And then
That's it?
yeah, sorry. And then maybe these people? I don't know.
Consider it done.
What can it be now?
You're one of the strangers just come to town, aren't you? Well, we're not allowed to discuss our business with you folk. And then we have a customer here.
I will do my best. Good business to you.
We're all doomed. Balthazar is raising an army to fight Drow and mind flayers of all things. We'll all be destroyed. I don't know if that's the real Asana Harad. A smuggler, okay. Yeah, it's daylight, much better. Omar Harad and Asara Harad. So what is happening here?
Please spare me. I beg you.
Okay, so I'm blocked behind the wall, I suppose, but I triggered the dialogue nonetheless.
Thieving wench! Begging won't save you now.
We will make a harsh example of you, and maybe others will think twice before they steal from us.
Please. My daughter meant no harm. Her motives were pure, even if her actions were wrong.
Pure? How do you justify your daughter's theft of her hard-earned gold, Mayor Harad?
People are starving. Food is scarce. Hasana needed your money to buy bread from the black market to feed the poor.
The problems of your town are not our problems, Mayor. Your excuses cannot justify your daughter's crimes.
Stay clear, Mayor. You can do nothing here. Make peace with your god, Asana. Your life is forfeit.
Again, I think we should intervene at this point. Honestly, if I was really in there, I mean, if you were really in there, I don't know, would you intervene? I think Jean will intervene because he started intervening with the guy the night before with the Temple of Wokin's priest. And it's pretty clear to him that these mercenaries shouldn't be here at all, that something has happened to Balthazar and something happened to the monastic order, and these people depend from the monastic order. I mean, I would have left if I was them, but you know, well, I can't really find a way to justify this, but yeah, Jeanne will probably defend her. She will probably help us later, maybe, or have a quest for us. That's the real reason. You know, the mercenaries are the bad guys here, but in truth, this situation is far more complicated for me, because I would never intervene. Simple. Because theft is theft. Even if they are the bad guys, they are virtually right. We are entering in lawful good territory, I see. No, lawful neutral territory, a little bit, which is not like Jeanne. So it's more like me, but less like Jeanne. So let's intervene.
Please. Will
Okay.
no one help my daughter? Will no one stand against these brutes who have invaded our town?
Yes, I'm here.
Hush, Father. The townsfolk are scared. They will not intervene. I must accept the consequences of my actions.
It's also true that, you know, Jeanne's party is like the people that he has in his party have his back, so Jeanne can virtually do whatever he wants unless he's put against an army, I suppose. I think 2 mercenaries are not a problem for him, and he's already there's already a bounty on his head, so I mean, how bad can it go? How worse? Are you talking to me? Yes, you, the townsfolk cower in terror. They let these mercenaries do whatever they please, but you are obviously powerful enough to stand up to these savages. Fine, I will save her. I mean, they are already trying to kill me, so I guess I will do that.
Thank you. I fear those mercenaries will execute Asana right in the street if someone does not speak to them on her behalf. Please hurry.
Yeah, maybe she should have a trial or something. But then again, not all societies offer trials.
Very well. Do I know you?
Oh, really, guys, we need to get away from this spot. This does not concern you, stranger. Move along. You're not going to murder her in the street. This woman is a thief and she will pay for her crimes. Well, you know, thievery. I wouldn't punish thievery with death. Depends what kind of thievery. I don't think she deserves death for thievery, for stealing some gold from their pockets. Yeah. It is true, but don't you think execution is a little bit harsh? We are guests in this town, and the daughter of the mayor dares to take our gold? Oh, this is an insult which must be repaid in blood. No, you are guests in this town, so you should have a respect for her and the mayor. Like, if you're causing them trouble, then... No, guys. You're getting it. What if I repay what was taken? What if I repay what was taken? Repay us? You're talking about nearly 4,000 gold. And I think the message we'd be sending to all the other would-be thieves if we let her go. Yeah, that's true. I actually agree with them, like... we need at least another 1,000 to offset the inconvenience. No. You need I either repay you what she stole or nothing. 5,000 gold. I think I know who the real thief is. Sorry, 5,000 gold right now or the girl dies. I'm done bargaining. You're going to die. They're going to die sooner or later. Good, I was worried our fighting skills were getting a mite rusty. Now we are stuck behind here. They're gonna kill her before we even get to her. Jeanne! Weapons! Please! By the way, Mira never cast that fireball in the fight in the other episode. Because she got interrupted, but I wasn't paying attention to her anymore. I was, you know, doing something else with some other party member. That was really sad to rewatch. And then she failed. I think she failed the spell afterwards that she was casting, that she was supposed to cast. I think Fear. It's so not my kind of thing, guys. I accept the fact that she got interrupted, but if she could at least reprise, you know, again, Fireball, you know, I can't manage 6 people like this, like everything. And she lost the spell anyway when she was interrupted with the Fireball, so... Okay, they can pass. They can pass, we are just stuck.
Oh, for the love of Grundy! That wasn't even close, was it?
The gods will aid us, yeah.
Beware!
Valigar. Thank you, my lord. I cannot truly repay you for saving my life, though my father might have some small reward for you. Please excuse me now, this has been most upsetting. Hello? I thought he was coming to talk to us. I'm gonna leave this stuff, or maybe I could sell a couple of things.
Done.
Hey.
My daughter owes you her life. I wish I had more to give, but I insist you accept this small reward. I will tell all of them, Catherine, how you saved my beloved Asana.
Alright. Oh! Montolia's cloak. The enchanted cloak of the man who trained the famous ranger Drizzt Orden. Yeah, I remember Drizzt. Undoubtedly possesses powerful abilities. However, since this cloak is missing, the enchanted clasp which keeps it in place is virtually useless. I'm starting to hate these composable items because I rarely find other pieces. So... Yes, cool, sort of crafting, but still, you can only craft when you find the pieces. Maybe we will find it later. I want you to have more of these. This, you can have that, you will have that. Alright then. Who picked up the armors? You? Seriously, Ian. Yeah, this one I can sell next time. I don't really need money though, but if I have some emergencies. Okay, we keep going.
As you ask.
Who's fighting? You? What is happening?
It's a fine day for fireballs.
What is happening? Oh my god! No,
Next swing.
What is happening here?
Sure.
Okay, I'm leaving. Oh, an Umber Hulk. Oh well, they seem to have the situation under control. You're going to the tavern?
You know, I'd like
Okay.
the daytime a lot better if it didn't mean a griffin has a clear sighting from 5 miles away.
Oh, come on.
Beware! Your knees are mine!
So many people. What are these two doing? Oh, they're fighting between each other.
I trust all this man.
You there, you must be the one that Balthazar is expecting. Yeah, I suppose that's right. Any questions you have, you can direct to Balthazar himself. Gather any of your friends. Balthazar comes. Can I just... No, I'm...
So, you must be the ball spawn Melisande told me of. I've
You
been
look
expecting
cool.
you.
You look very nice. Impressive. Where is Melisande? I need to speak with her.
I am Balthazar, head of the monastic order here in Amkethrin, and its ruler as well, although that is not an official position. Melisande preceded you and told me of your coming.
Yes.
Melisande has already left the village and did not say where she was going. She has left with me directions for you to reach these enclaves she mentioned. Is this what you expected?
Yes. That's what she said. Actually, she said she would meet me here. But I'm understanding what she's doing, so I don't know. Maybe I should play along. In any case, to be fair, she said she would meet me here. I do not know where Melisande may have gone, nor do I care. As for you, Melisande has vouched for you. I'll tolerate your presence for now and give you what you need. Here are the maps to the enclaves Melisande mentioned. Neither of them are very far from here, as you can see. Add them to your own map if you wish. Do with them as you wish, Jan. Amkethran is available for your supplies and the rest. Do not disturb my own activities and will not come to grief. Is that understood? What sort of activities are you talking about? That's none of your business. You'll not be allowed into my fortress. Anywhere else is open to you. Good day and good luck to you, Jean. Okay, so we can continue. I expected fight. I don't know why. Why would I expect fight?
Consider it done.
I wanted to go around a bit more. The music is really lovely. Who are you? Ah, just another monk. Ooh, what is this? An invisible wall of force keeps you from entering the cavern. You shall have to find some way to dispel it before you can enter. That's curious. Maybe he knows something.
I trust all this man.
This cavern is sealed by order of Balthazar. I do not suggest you enter. What's wrong with this cavern? This is where the town's dead are buried, and lately there have been disturbing reports of the dead having risen. Powerful creatures have awoken inside, although we are not sure why. Does Exet have something to do with this? Thank you. Well, why don't you do something about it? I'm not at liberty to discuss Balthazar's reasoning with you. Ask him yourself if the chance. Yeah. Let's finish exploring. What is this? People get in there, so maybe there are other houses. This is the inn, right? And we don't have anything else here. We could use supplies, not more soldiers. Maybe this is the... Oh, maybe you go upstairs? Wow, what is this? An elaborate sundial. Alright. This is the inn thing, right? Okay, no.
These mercenaries have filed a complaint that you are selling stolen goods, Karis. This operation is closed, and all merchandise is forfeit to the monastery.
This is ridiculous. The monastery's never objected to our actions in the past.
Tell us where Isaman is, Karis, and we will let you go.
Isaman isn't here. I haven't seen him in weeks.
Then I will arrest you instead. For your sake, I hope Isaman shows up before we find it necessary to interrogate you.
Fine.
No, you can't do this. This is an outrage. When did the monastery become a puppet slave to the whims of a bunch of foreign mercenaries?
Silence, Karis! Wait, what is this? It seems we have a would-be customer in our midst. The infamous child of Baal, if the descriptions of Balthazar are at all accurate.
The fact that these men know you by mere sight worries me, Jean. Tread with care, our every move is being closely watched. Yeah, I gathered as much. I could arrest you for being an accessory ball spawn. However, I am in a generous mood. I suggest you leave now and don't interfere in our business here. Are these smugglers the ones... seamen? Is that it? I want to kill them all. Leave them to me. I've got my own score to settle with these smugglers and their leader.
Stand aside. I will not allow Balthazar's work to be interrupted by the likes of you.
I don't remember exactly if this is Avarian's operation. Avarian's operation, I don't know. I'm not looking for any trouble, but are these is this person a merchant eventually would I need him? I don't like this answer, any of them. She's arresting him. I have to forcefully choose this. Well, no, not really. Fine, do whatever you want.
You show great wisdom. Brothers, let us close down this den of criminal activity.
But they're fighting now?
I await your word.
I don't understand. I don't understand how this works. Karas, hey.
Would you like to see our wares?
I can't waste time with idle banter right now. Do you wish to buy something before we pack up our merchandise? Oh, so yeah, he was probably a... What sense did the... Why is he available if he's getting arrested? Why am I asking myself questions? Ooh, look at these bolts. You can recharge wands? Or maybe I can directly buy wands from you. There's a club +3, but I need a plus. Well, we have, I think, yeah. I think we have a sling +3 already. Something particular for me? Gem bag, restorations. Oh, I can't. Actually, here. Glasses of identification. What is this? To see magical items as they truly are. Ah, okay. Identify, of course. Rod of Reversal. Removes 1 spell protection from the target. Yeah, that's useful. Especially since Mira is not much of a dispeller. I will try it. If I remember to try it. That is. Gargoyle Boots. Immunity to backstab. Stone skins twice per day. Yeah, probably useful, but not in my priorities. Really, +3. We are already having +4 weapons, all of us, so unless I find a +4 club for Jaheira or something like that, I don't have any reasons to. Yeah. Okay, so I'll try recharging some wands, and that will be it.